Hello, this is Robin. I want to welcome all of my new friends and the one that's been with me from the beginning. Hope you are having a good day. This is Friday, I think a little after 10. Um, I keep taping my videos, different rooms, the bathroom, the kitchen, outside on the swing. And I made this room specifically for the videotaping, and sorry about the light, but I want to do another Keeping It Real series. Um, it's a little bit different. It's kind of on, I'm sorry I keep moving this, but I'm trying to find better lighting. It's more on the lines of adult children, parents with adult kids, children, whatever. Um, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I kind of just want to talk a little bit on the subject that it's hard when they're grown up and they have kids of their own, and you still see them doing things that maybe they weren't raised to do, or doing things that you thought maybe they would do a little different. It's really hard to tell them what to do whenever they're the adult. It's hard to stay out of their business, um, especially if you don't want them in your business. But you have to keep that line of communication open and respect that you raise them with enough respect and enough I can't think of the word I'm looking for. You raise them good enough to know what is right from wrong, and hoping that they will turn into the kind of adult and parent that you want them to be. And they're going to do whatever they want on their own. You can advise them, but sometimes if we step over that boundary, it causes a whole new set of problems. It's the thing where you're still my mom, but you can't tell me what to do anymore. You know, um, no matter what I do, it's not good enough for you. You're always down in me. Um, you never want to make your child feel that they're not a good parent or a good person, or they don't know how to make good decisions, unless they don't. I mean, unless you have one of them kids that just don't give a damn, and no matter what you do or say to them, they're just off in their own little world, and not being the kind of parent that they should be. Um, but then that has to be up to you on how you handle that. But I just wanted to touch base with this a little bit. My three kids are grown. They're married. They got their own children. And yes, still to this day, there's things that they do, or there's ways that they may handle a situation that I don't agree with. But it's kind of like with your child, when they get to a certain age, no matter how much you tell them, they have to learn on their own. And just if they make a mistake, be there for them, support them. You know, Maybe you could try to give them a little bit of advice, um, in a good way, not in a way that you're saying, why would you do something stupid like that? I would have did it this way, or I would have did it that way. It would have turned out a lot better. You're not them. They're not you. You did the best that you could, and trust that you did everything in your power to have them grow up into a responsible, productive adult. And I know a lot of people may not agree with this, but remember, if you get in their business, they're going to feel that they can get in to your business. And I don't want my kids in my business. I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And if I make a mistake, that's on me. And you have to give them enough respect to know that they're going to make mistakes. There's not a booklet to be an adult or a parent or whatever. And So kind of you got to draw that line between that. Um, like I said, if they do something you don't like or you don't approve of, um, if they correct their children a certain way that you don't like, hey, I have the attitude that I'm the grandma. I have a right to say whatever I want to say. And sometimes I do. I really do. And then I have one or two or three of them mad at me for a while. But my gist is they'll get over it. But some kids don't get over it, and then you lose that uh, contact with your children, and you don't want to do that. And, they're a mother and a father struggling just like you were, like we were when we were younger. We were looking for the answers, and, we may have called our parents for some advice. I know I sure called my mom a lot of times for different advice on different things. And it does make me feel good when my kids call me and ask me different opinions and things. And I give it to them when they ask. Sometimes I give it to them when they don't ask. But you just got to remember they're kids, grown kids. They're always going to be your babies. But you have to let go and just be there for them. And like I said, now if they're outright doing something totally wrong and it's not going to end up right, maybe because you've done it, you are the mom, the dad, you do have a certain say, I guess. But you just got to remember how you say it is the problem. If you go about it in a mean, you're not a good parent, why would you do it that way? You know better than that. You're going to get back what you get back. But if you go in it with a loving tone and a loving advice, maybe, they will take it a lot better. But I don't got a problem. When my kids tell me they think I'm doing something wrong, I don't got a problem telling them mind their own business. If they don't want me in their business, don't get in my business. So it kind of works both ways. But anyway, I'm not going to beat this to death. I just kind of wanted to touch on that subject. And like I said, you just kind of got to watch where you're stepping across the line at. And, just hope and pray that you did enough within your raising them that they will try to make the right decisions and do what people are supposed to do. Work, support their children, love their children, be there for them. Hopefully they meet a man or a woman that will be loving and nurturing also. So there's just a lot of different sides to the subject and a lot of different situations. But that's my take on it. So I hope you enjoyed this Keeping It Real series. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. And leave a comment. Like I said, I try to get back to everybody's comments. I love reading your comments. If you would subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Again, have a blessed day until we talk again. Bye.